All right. We're back with another installment. We are back with another installment, better said, of Inspired by Michael. Out in nature, out in the sun. And I don't know if you can truly see behind me. You only can see kind of like fields. But what you are looking at in the background is like a helipad. Not like, it is a helipad. There is no helicopter over there right now. But I'm over in this location because it's something that just kind of downloaded in my mind as I was driving here. Like, let me change something new. But anyways, I like to make this whole analogy, link, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, the helipad over there, how does the helipad over there link to our lives? So in a way, I see that, you know, we can drive around in our cars, you know, just like that truck that drove by. We can drive around in our cars, we can walk around, this, that, and the third. And that's just regular movement. But what does it take for us in our lives to make quick movement like the heli that is usually over there? So I like to link that to when we start following our passions. And I know that word might sound cliche, but I don't give a dang, because passion is just straight up linked of what are those things that you do. There's a lot of ways to say this, but in my eyes, or even by definition, passion is those things that really ignite you. And I'm not saying that there are not things in life that we have to take care of that aren't as fun or passionless. I don't know how to say that word, but a quote I heard from Elon, or something he said out of his mouth yesterday, Elon Musk, the dude that has created Tesla, SpaceX, with the help of a lot of other people. But one thing he said yesterday that really stuck with me is, if you don't do your chores, things will get bad. Basically meaning that you do have your passions, it's fun, you love it, you're interested, but there are those times in life where we need to get down and dirty and do our chores, which are sometimes the more unfavorable things at moments. Like, for instance, I gotta go to work. I'm not really tripping off of it, though. It's kind of like, when is this gonna end? But I like to link this. This is just my homework. This is just the chore. This is the process. So like we talked about in the past videos, I need to stay on the path. I need to keep making steps in the right direction. Making the video right now is a step in the right direction. So it's all about it's important. I know my words are a little bit jam-pack, however you say that, but we're getting in tune, bump all that. We're still making this message. I say all this to say, what's really important is that you're making the steps in the right direction daily and you're staying on that path. So wrapping up this quick data drop, this download is, be like the helipad. Unlock your passion so you can not just drive, not just walk. You can take off above the streets. You can fly. Because when you're in a helicopter, especially in the times we live in today, if you're in a helicopter, you don't have to worry about traffic. Just like if you're in your passion, you're not just going on in life like, I think this makes me happy, so I'm gonna do it. Not your chores and stuff you have to do, just the things that you believe you want to do for financial compensation, whatever it might be. There's a million ways to say this, but I'm just gonna say it this one way here, easily, and we're gonna wrap up here. So, are you being like the helicopter over there with your passion, flying above the streets, flying above the people, making fast travels? Or are you just down here with the rest of everybody, just walking and using your car to travel around? And I mean this from, you know, are you living with passion, or are you just living with, yeah, feel me. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work, and this same energy I have right here, right now, I'm starting to feel the arm. That's an arm workout. That's an arm workout. But anyways, I need to keep this same energy when I am on my off days, because so many times I feel frustrated, like, why am I not where I believe I want to be? Then I look at myself, I am not treating my time the same way I treat the work's time. At work, I'm having the structured 20-minute break, 30-minute lunch break, 20-minute break. Then I'm at it. I'm working. You feel me? And I'm not saying I have to work the same way I work at the job that's paying me now consistently on the outside. But when I'm on the outside working on my task, I at least need to go hard, or not even go hard. I need to go consistent. Better said, going hard is cool, but if you can show up the next, like Bruce Lee said a quote. Bruce Lee said he fears the man that has practiced one kick 10,000 times versus the man that has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I'm gonna run that back because that really sticks with me big time, even right now in this moment. Bruce Lee fears the man that has practiced that one kick 10,000 times. So he's went through 10,000 times of that one kick, perfecting it, versus the man that has practiced, 10,000 kicks once. So he's tried a low one. That's only once. He tried a high kick, once and done. But nah, we need to be the people to practice that one kick 10,000 times. So I say all this to say, how I treat work right now, for the consistent income I get from work, when I am off on my off days, I need to start treating my passions, the stuff I want to see come to fruition, the same way. Even if I don't do a 10-hour shift, but if I do, I should be about it. And here's the thing, I notice when you're working, not really with yourself, but when you are not working, standard work models, things really are different from the perspective. The things I want to do, it's more of getting it set up, getting the system set up, and shouts out to digital technology, however you say that. And also, I don't know how the wind's doing on this one, but what I am saying here is when we are putting in work for ourselves, there is a whole different platform versus your regular 9-to-5 clock in type of deal. So I say all this to say, for me to get to where I believe I want to get to, what are the necessary steps I need to take? Because once again, it's not like a regular 9-to-5 where they need me to lift the box here and put the box here, lift the box here. That's cool and all, but if I'm on my own time, it's like, okay, what social media platforms do I need set up? What content I'm gonna be making? Okay, what content I'm gonna make this day, this day, this day, this day. I'm gonna have some type of private group so people can come in that are more serious about it, that is a paid private group, this, that, and the third, or whatever it may be. Even if I'm in, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are in some sort of merchandising of some sort of fashionable item, accessory item, but that's cool as well. Am I working with software? Honestly, I feel like there's so many things to do, and this can go on for like a whole another 30 minutes. So I'm gonna purposely cut it here. And the end of our message, the main meat and potatoes, your boy's been on the plant-based for a good little second. So let's say what's the potatoes and the potatoes. What's the potatoes and the grains, or whatever you want to call it, the broccoli and potatoes of this message is, are we like the air pad with our lives? Are we the ones that are using our passion to lift up above the public and just fly off into really anywhere? Or are we just living lives day to day, walking around, driving around, emotionally speaking? So this has been an installment by Michael, inspired by Michael. It's day number 3 for me, 4-day weeks of work week, So day number 3, one more day to go. Since I'm already here, day's already done in my eyes because I'm gonna keep on going. But I say all this to say, have a wonderful one. Keep pushing forward, and soon this job will be ending for me, but it will only end when I learn to match. Just like Bruce Lee talks about this as well, and a lot of other martial arts people. I can't remember the martial arts style, but they say you match your attacker same energy. Let me say it one more time. You match your attacker's same energy. I can't remember what fighting style it is, but for instance, if someone's throwing a punch at you, you're using that same energy, not to throw a punch back. You're using that same energy to offset that throw. This is even a judo move. If someone throws a punch at you, you're grabbing them by like the waist right here, and you're using that momentum they threw at you. So they were the ones throwing the power like this, but you're taking that energy and you're redirecting it, bam, with it basically in front of you. So that's one of the judo's moves. That's a judo move. But and honestly, I do not know how the wind is with this mic. I will be testing it out. But lastly, saying that we need to match our attacker's energy. And your attacker doesn't have to be nothing violent or negative. Just work, for instance, just like the headache work is. Not really a headache, but I'm gonna go there because I'm gonna get the consistent check, of course. But I don't want to really be there. I'm just saying. So what I'm gonna do in my mindset, all the emotions I feel from this job, I'm gonna learn how to have it on such a pedestal, but I'm gonna vibrate at the same level of emotion that I'm feeling there. So with that being said, so my attacker, so whatever emotions I feel like work, man, this is a drag, oh my God, this sucks. All those emotions I feel, I'm gonna turn that energy around to be in a mindset of, you know what, this is cool, because when I get to where I believe I'm gonna go, it's not an ending thing, but when I get to where I believe I wanna go, when I take jet trips, when I'm meeting up with these people, when I'm taking this girl on a date, I wanna enjoy those moments so much more, because in this now moment, I am not loving it. Once again, I'm not loving it because the energy is there. But what I'm doing, sorry about the wind, what I'm doing, I'm matching the energy of my attacker. So if work sucks, I'm like, this sucks, I don't want to be here. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm gonna stay here, I'm gonna keep that energy. Then I'm be like, nah, this is gonna pay off. This is paying off because on my off days, I'm putting in the work that I need to put in. I'm reading the books I need to. I'm talking to the people I need to. I'm just taking the risk. I'm testing. I'm not just building all the way up and not even opening the doors to let people believe what they want to believe about the product. We're testing, we're moving forward. Energy is strong, baby. I will be out of this job very soon on my own, but not even on my own. The whole world will be with me as the sun gets even brighter. Let's go. This has been Inspired by Michael. Deuces.